When Adrian Wojnarowski provided one last Woj bomb, announcing that he's retiring from the news-breaking game, the basketball world was shocked and the well wishes started to pour in.
He is a legend. He is the greatest basketball reporter who ever was.
Adrian Wojnarowski changed this business.
He's the best in the business. He's the best in the business. Make no mistake about it. Nobody's more well-connected. Nobody's more respected.
And that was about it. Everyone took the reason for retiring as burnout. However, listening to Dan Le Batard, the real reason was jealousy. Apparently there has been a major power struggle between Woj and Pat McAfee, which the biggest newsbreaker in the game could not handle being the power broker at the worldwide leader.
When McAfee goes begrudgingly to a meeting on campus with journalists he doesn't like and that he says don't like him, because of course the athletes are a threat to everything that's been the standard in this industry for a while.
To be fair, McAfee is one down in terms of journalists he doesn't like who don't like him. You don't have to worry about that anymore.
How do you mean? Oh, because he knocked out Woj, and he knocked out Woj while using Shams, which was interesting. And Woj has Pitaro as a giant ally. I mean, he's got the president of the company is responsible for everything that's happened with Woj, and McAfee was using Shams, his nemesis, on ESPN in the afternoon when, and Amin left this part out. A lot of people don't know this, and it's a little early for it because we're celebrating the pioneering career of Woj. But Woj was really vindictive about how he carved out the space on ESPN for where it is that people would and could be used around basketball, and he consolidated all of the power. I'm saying that, not Amin. I know that because I've talked to too many people at ESPN who were afraid of falling on the wrong side of Woj.
Also, it's never fun when you find out where in the pecking order you are. You think you're number one, and then all of a sudden someone walks in and says, hey, I want to put Shams on my show every week, and you can't do nothing about it, and your big brother can't do nothing about it. That's got to be a jarring situation.
Imagine that, okay? Just in the minutia of silly sports media stuff. Woj's ally is the president of the company, but McAfee's got the relationship with Iger. That's the head of Disney, and McAfee had to get in there and be rented, not owned, under the understanding, because he cares deeply about his audience and not changing because Disney makes him change. So he says, I'm going to do it. You got to let me do it the way that I want to do it. You got to let me curse. You got to let me do the things I want, which include Shams, Woj's nemesis. When Woj was controlling where everybody was, like, don't get this part twisted. If people were appearing somewhere on the network, Woj had a hand in how it is that was happening.
And the opposite, if people weren't appearing on the network.
I can imagine that having your biggest rival appear on your own network, and with you not able to do a single thing about it, would drive you crazy. But McAfee's now obvious dislike of Wojnarowski didn't take long to show again, with McAfee naming the replacement that ESPN should hire, and you guessed it, Woj would hate it.
We do know another person who is incredibly handsome, good on TV, plugged, currently a free agent, I believe.
What?
Has there been texts and calls of, like, the universe literally just pieced this thing together, seemingly? You know, Shams Charania.
Okay.
Shami.
Okay.
Shams Charania is the answer.
That's Who's right. the guy?
I know there's conversations happening. And people are going to say that this is obviously who we're going to say. But if you take our bias out of this conversation, there's only one answer. It's Shams Charania.
Simple.
Yeah.
Legit. Now, bias in, great on our show, literally can handle anything, seemingly plugged in everywhere.
Good jumper.
Plugged in, can shoot a basketball. Always handsome.
Look, we shouldn't be surprised that ego is involved at this level. But disappointing, this is the main reason that we're losing one of the best newsbreakers of all time over a power struggle. Alright guys, what do you think? Do you believe this is the main reason that Woj has retired? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Alright guys, that wrapped up for today's video. If you liked this video, please hit the like button, that really helps this video out. If you like this type of content, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!
Always handsome.